So dear student, we have completed the indefinite integration. Today we will see definite integration. Definite integration. So let integration of fx dx is equal to gx. Let integration of fx dx is equal to gx. Then a to b fx dx is equal to g of x a to b, where a is less than x is less than b. So this is equal to g of b minus g of a. This is equal to g of b minus g of a. So for example, if I say 1 to 2 x square dx. So we know that integration of x square is x raised to 3 upon 3. So x raised to 3 upon 3, 1 to 2. So this is 2 cube is 8 by 3 minus 1 by 3, that is 7 by 3. That is 7 by 3. Now we'll see the properties of definite integration. So properties of definite integration. Properties of definite integration. Definite integration. Properties of definite integration. So a to a fx dx is equal to 0. A to b fx dx is equal to a to b ft dt. See, what does it mean? By changing the variable, the value of integral does not change. x की जगह t लिख दो, phi लिख दो, theta लिख दो, beta लिख दो, y लिख दो, the value will not change. A to b fx dx is equal to minus b to a fx dx. That means if you change the limit, upper limit to lower, lower to upper, then the sign becomes minus. 0 to a fx dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. This is very important property and we use maximum times this for solving the problem. A to b fx dx is equal to a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. A to b fx dx. This property is also very useful in solving the problem. If a is less than c is less than b, then a to b fx dx is equal to a to c fx dx plus c to b fx dx plus c to b fx dx. This is again very important property. Suppose you are given 0 to 2 fx dx. So this you can write 0 to 1 fx dx plus 1 to 2 fx dx. So this property is very useful in solving the problem based on modulus function and greatest integer function. So while solving the modulus function and greatest integer function, we oftenly use this property. Now, integration of 0 to 2a fx dx is equal to 0 to a fx plus f of 2a minus x dx. अब देखो ध्यान से, इट्स अगेन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इफ f of 2a minus x is equal to fx, if f of 2a minus x is equal to fx, then 0 to 2a fx dx is equal to 2 into 0 to a fx dx. See, for example, 0 to pi sin x dx. Now we know that sin pi minus theta is sin theta. So this we can write 2 into 0 to pi by 2 sin x dx. So this property is again very useful property. And the next property, minus a to a fx dx is equal to 0 if f is odd, is equal to 2 into 0 to a fx dx if f is even. Now you know that if f of minus x is equal to minus fx, then f is odd. If f of minus x is equal to f of x, then f is even. So tomorrow we'll see some more lectures on this.